Hey, welcome back. I'm gonna take one more day. I know it was last week when we were talking about strengthening my home, but I really feel to cover this one last point that was in our prayer devotions from last week, and that is, I will worship the Lord in spirit and truth. This is what John chapter 4 and 24 says. God is spirit, and his worshipers must worship him in the spirit and in truth. The truth is that everybody worships. Now, what everybody worships is different. Some people worship God, some people worship money, some people worship sex, some people worship power. Everybody worships. Everybody worships. And worship is just showing God's worth in my life. It's worthship. That's the origin of that word worship. Worthship. And so as I'm showing that what God is worth in my life, I am honoring him. I am loving him with all of my heart. One of the ways that I worship, one of the powerful ways that I worship is just simply to serve God. I serve him. I mean, that's what Jesus did. He served. And actually what I'm going to be preaching about this coming weekend about serving, and then I'm going to obey God with all of my heart. I can't worship in spirit and in truth without in obedience. And when it says worship in spirit, that is an inner attitude, an inner worship. Now, that doesn't mean that it's confined to my innermost self. It just says that it's not a tradition. I'm not worshiping out of tradition where I'm going through certain rituals or rites or whatever. I'm worshiping in spirit. It's coming out of me. It's inside of me. It's inner man. It is my attitude. My attitude is that attitude of worship. My attitude of worship is consuming me. I worship him in spirit and truth, and it consumes me and everything that I do. But not only do I worship in spirit, I also worship in truth. And when it says in truth there, I worship in truth in that I am not only giving this spirit, this voice, this singing, this words of praise and of glory and of magnifying God and of worshiping him, but I'm also walking in the truth that he has given us in his word. I'm living according to the truth. And this is what really I do when I worship in truth. I walk in the truth of Jesus Christ and everything that he came to accomplish, in the work that he performed, and in the cross of Jesus Christ, and how he's reconciled us to God, how he's called us to be his sons and daughters, and how we are now part of the family of God, and he is a friend, and he is the vine, and I am the branch, and he is the bread of life, and he's the door. And over again, I start worshiping him in the truth of what he really is to me. He's not just some mythical figure, but he is real and alive in my life. And so today I pray that you would worship God in spirit and in truth. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.